Alright, let's break this all down in plain, everyday language, no fluff, no complicated words, no overused drama. This situation is messy, wild, and straight up painful for everyone involved. If you thought Remy Ma, Papoose, and Easy the Block Captain's love triangle was chaotic, hold on to your seat. Because now, rumors are flying that the real person who came between Remy and Papoose wasn't Easy, it was Fat Joe. Yes, the same Fat Joe who's been like family to both of them for years. The news came out thanks to none other than boxing champ Claressa Shields. She apparently saw something that she couldn't ignore. After a training session, Claressa reportedly walked into a situation so uncomfortable and private that she had no choice but to tell Papoose directly. She didn't just hint at anything, she laid it all out. And when Papoose heard it, he completely lost it. He was heartbroken, furious, and completely caught off guard. We're talking smashed glass, torn up wedding pictures, cancelled music collabs, and even police being called because the shouting was so loud, neighbors thought something dangerous was happening. That's how deep this betrayal cut. For years, Papoose and Remy were seen as one of the strongest couples in hip-hop. He stood by her through a long prison sentence. He stayed loyal. He even helped raise their family and supported her through every career move. So this wasn't just about cheating, it felt like a total betrayal of trust, love, and loyalty. Now, here's where things get really awkward. Fat Joe has always been close to Remy and Papoose. He was like a brother to both of them. But according to Claressa, behind the scenes, he wasn't acting like a brother at all. She said she caught Remy and Fat Joe in a moment that didn't look innocent, close together, whispering, touching, acting like more than friends. It happened in plain sight, during a fight night event, no less. That was the final straw for Claressa. She kept it quiet for a minute but couldn't hold it in forever. She eventually sat down with Papoose and told him everything, what she saw, what she overheard, and what she suspected had been happening behind his back. That was when things exploded. Papoose didn't just get mad, he felt completely betrayed. He even went on Instagram shortly after and posted a cryptic message that had fans freaking out. It said something like, "The betrayal don't always come from strangers." And everyone immediately knew who he was talking about. Fans started digging, and soon the internet was flooded with photos, messages, and even audio clips suggesting Remy and Joe were spending a lot more time together than anyone realized. There were hotel records with both their names under fake aliases, pictures from VIP sections showing them way too close, and a voicemail where Remy allegedly told Joe she couldn't keep pretending and that what they had meant something. Joe's response? "I got you always." That's not just friendship, that's a whole different situation. Apparently, this didn't all start recently either. Some people say it goes back to 2022, during the filming of the Terror Squad documentary. Crew members noticed that Remy and Joe were always in each other's trailers, sometimes for hours. At one point, someone even claimed they heard weird noises behind a locked door but thought it was a sound check. Then came the Puerto Rico trip. The squad was there for work, but Remy and Joe reportedly disappeared for hours during media runs. Their excuse? Scouting locations. But drone footage later showed the two of them jet skiing together, just the two of them. That doesn't exactly scream work. All this time, Papoose was staying loyal. He kept posting sweet messages, celebrating their love, and standing beside Remy in public. He had no idea that behind the scenes, things might have been falling apart. And as for Claressa? She didn't want to get caught up in this mess. She looked up to Remy. She trusted her. They were spending time together in the gym, and she thought Remy was just mentoring her. Turns out, Remy was allegedly using that as an excuse to sneak off and meet Joe. When Claressa realized what was really going on, she had to say something. And once she did, the truth started unraveling fast. This situation is messy. It's sad. It's painful for everyone involved. There's no easy way to wrap it up. A lot of hearts got broken, and trust that took years to build was destroyed in seconds. Now people are left wondering, is this really the end for Remy and Papoose? Can anything be repaired? And what about Joe? Will he come forward and explain himself? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, this wasn't just drama. It was personal, and it hurt a lot of people deeply. Claressa Shields recently dropped a bombshell that has the internet spinning. She claims that she once sat in Remy Ma's parked car for nearly an hour, engine off, windows rolled up, and let's be real, that doesn't sound like a business meeting. What kind of label strategy session gets the windows foggy? But the moment that really pushed Claressa to her limit was a hotel reservation mix-up. Somehow, she received Remy's hotel booking details by mistake. Why? Because Remy had used Claressa's event management system to book her own room, and accidentally linked the accounts. Major slip-up. The reservation was for a king suite. 2 guests. 3 nights. Booked under the names Remy Ma and Joseph C. The names were right there, clear as day. No denying it now. This wasn't just gossip. These were cold, hard receipts. And once Claressa made that information public, everything blew up. Media outlets wasted no time. In less than a day, sites like The Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, and Gossip Spill Vibe were all running with it. Headlines screamed, "Hotel receipts leak in Remy Ma love triangle, Claressa Shields at the center." While social media caught fire, Papoose, Remy's husband, went completely silent. Not a tweet. Not a post. Nothing. Until, finally, a now-deleted Instagram story appeared. Black screen. For chilling words, "Don't test real love." That silence said more than any full statement ever could. Fans had mixed reactions. Some couldn't believe it, others weren't shocked at all. One user tweeted, "I stuck by Remy through the easy drama, but this? With Fat Joe? I'm done." Another chimed in, "Claressa deserves a journalism award. She's the only one brave enough to speak up." Then came the real financial fallout. Remy was reportedly about to launch a major streetwear collaboration with a huge brand. Think bold logos, 3 stripes, the works. The line was called Royal Loyalty, and the marketing campaign was going to feature Remy and Papoose as the faces of Black Love meets Urban Legacy. Billboard ads were in the works. Photo shoots had been scheduled. But after the hotel receipt leaked and an emotional voicemail surfaced, the brand quietly pulled the plug. An internal email stated, "Due to recent media attention surrounding Mrs. Mackey's personal matters, we are pausing all promotional efforts. Loyalty cannot be manufactured." Ouch. Just when people thought it couldn't get worse, Fat Joe jumped in, finally breaking his silence. He went live on Instagram, shirtless in his backyard, cigar in one hand, drink in the other. He talked about his long history with Remy, saying, "Sometimes, when you've known someone for 20 years, lines get blurry." That wasn't all. A leaked voice recording between Joe and Remy soon followed. In it, Joe said, "Pap never appreciated you like I did. I loved every version of you." Remy replied, voice trembling, "I didn't mean to fall for you. I just needed something real." Fans were stunned. Memes exploded. Comments poured in. People joked that Terror Squad just became Tear Squad. Claressa, meanwhile, must have felt like she was watching a soap opera she accidentally wrote the script for. But she wasn't done. Claressa posted a raw, honest video on Instagram, standing in her gym with gloves on, still sweating. She said, "I didn't want to be in this mess. I just wanted to fight. But when I saw the truth, I couldn't stay quiet. Remy, you know what you did. Joe, you know where you were. Pap, I'm sorry." It was real. It was emotional. It struck a nerve. And the consequences? They're still unraveling. Now, rumors are swirling that Papoose's legal team is reviewing shared finances. Allegedly, Remy may have secretly funneled money into a joint business account with Fat Joe, disguised as consulting funds. If that's true, this isn't just about love or loyalty, this is potential fraud. To top it all off, there's talk of a hotel security camera video that might reveal everything. If that footage drops, there's no coming back from it. This scandal isn't just messy. It's history-making. And it's far from over. Stay tuned, part 3 is just around the corner. This story isn't over yet, not even close. While fans were still replaying voice messages, deleted tweets, and Instagram lives, Papoose was already taking serious steps. Quietly, he headed straight to court. According to insiders close to the case, he's requested a full financial investigation into all the businesses he shared with Remy Ma. And the reason? Things just got a lot messier. Apparently, someone who used to work as an accountant for a now shut-down music label leaked documents. These files showed that Fat Joe and Remy Ma co-own a company called R&J Creative Enterprises, which is based in Delaware. Over the past year and a half, that company brought in over $320,000 in consulting fees. But here's the thing, none of that money was reported on Papoose and Remy's shared tax returns. In short, it looks like Remy and Joe might have been making money behind Pap's back, all while keeping their rumored affair under wraps. Now, even the IRS is asking questions. After news broke about the hidden company, the court sent a subpoena to Fat Joe's team. They're demanding email records, payment logs, and hotel receipts from 2023. One lawyer even said, "This is one of the ugliest mixes of love, money, and betrayal I've seen in years." Meanwhile, Remy Ma tried to clean up her image. She posted 2 heavily edited photo dumps on Instagram, showing moments with her children. No caption. No sign of Papoose. But fans weren't buying it. One commenter wrote, "Don't post your kids now. Post the receipts." Then came the real shocker. A voicemail surfaced, one that had everyone online stunned. It was posted by a mystery Twitter account, and people believe it was recorded just days before Claressa Shields' big fight. In the message, you can clearly hear Remy's voice, soft and full of emotion. She says, "I never meant to hurt him. I love Pap. But Joe, you see me. You understand me." Then Joe responds calmly, "Let's stop hiding. After the fight, we go public." The internet lost it. Fans were furious. Supporters of Papoose started the hashtag Justice for Papoose, and even big names in hip-hop chimed in. Styles P tweeted, "If loyalty doesn't mean anything anymore, we're all doomed." DJ Envy said on air, "This isn't just drama, this is betrayal with a business plan. Brands are pulling out fast. Remy's sneaker deal, cancelled. Fat Joe's restaurant deal? Investors backed out." Meanwhile, Claressa Shields, the one who started all this by telling the truth, is now being celebrated. She posted, "I told y'all I wasn't lying. Loyalty over fame." And just when we thought things couldn't get worse, hotel footage leaked. A security camera clip shows Remy in a silk robe walking down a hotel hallway. A few seconds later, Fat Joe steps out of the same room, shirtless, holding 2 wine glasses. It was clear. And no, it wasn't fake, this was actual hotel security footage. Fans were heartbroken. One person posted, "I believed in their love story. Turns out it was just filters and lies." Then, the final blow, Papoose dropped a diss track at 3 a.m. called "Dead Weight." Over a soft piano beat, he raps, "Built you up when you were down, stood by when no one else would. But you traded love for secrets in hotel rooms." The internet went silent. Then came the praise. Fans said, "This is heartbreak put into words. This is pain with poetry." Overnight, Papoose went from being the quiet one to the one everyone's rooting for. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's career is on pause. Interviews are cancelled. Her team is scrambling. Fat Joe? He was seen in Miami, partying, acting like nothing's wrong. And just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, Easy the block captain. The man originally blamed for ruining Remy's marriage, claimed on a live stream, "They used me as a cover. They were already messing around. I was just the distraction." So now, people are calling it the Bronx illusion, a web of lies, fake drama, and clever misdirection, all to cover up what was really going on, a long-term affair and possible financial betrayal. So, what would you have done? If you saw your friend's spouse sneaking around, would you stay silent, or speak up? Because at this point, this isn't just a cheating scandal. It's a full-blown loyalty crisis, with careers, reputations, and maybe even criminal records on the line. And it's far from over.